everyone, am I live? Good morning everyone, very good morning. Very good morning everyone, how are you guys? How is everyone doing? Chalo. Let us begin. Everyone excited? One last time, let's revise NCERT line by line. Now, one thing is there in stock for all of you. Every day I will be doing only NCERT line by line. Okay, by today afternoon you will be getting the whole planning, whatever is going to be done in the next 2 weeks, so that every time one chapter of yours NCERT line by line will be revised. So kids, are you ready for it? Everyone ready for this? How is the Josh? Drop a heart for me on the chat box. How is the Josh? Drop a heart for me on the chat box. Show me that all of you here are awake and listening to me. Show me that all of you here are awake and listening to me. Hello everyone. Hi everyone. Hello. Ready everyone? Yes, Shruti, we will be doing. Josh is hi. Okay, so everyone knows that this is a very important chapter. Almost every year at least 4 questions from this chapter comes, and that too those questions comes right out of the NCERT textbook. Yes, so this is why I chose to start with this chapter itself. And without further delay, let's begin, kids. Let us begin. So those of you who are new over here, very warm welcome. I am Dr. Sindur, NEET Zoology expert at Vedantu. I have done my BHMS from DY Patil College in Pune. I have over 10 straight years of teaching experience and mentoring kids to crack their NEET exams and make it to their dream colleges. So yes kids, let us begin. Everyone is waiting. Have you all gone and marked your attendance? Otherwise I will not. Kitne likes हुए हैं? How many likes have we reached? Have you gone and liked the video? Otherwise we won't start. Share this with your friends. Tell them to come along with us so we all can do this together. Come on. Last time the Josh is absolutely very high. I hope you all have subscribed to the channel already. I don't need to be going into those details. Right? Yes kids, everyone has subscribed to the channel. Tell me yes or no. All of you here have subscribed to my channel. Hi Hamsa. Hi Kylie. Very good morning. Kylie, you made it this early. Excellent. Chalo. Meri sare bachche aa gaye. Wow. Alright kids. Let's begin. I'm not going into the details. We will do what all are important right now. So, when we want to classify any organism, whenever we want to classify an animal, what are the different bases on which we can classify the organisms? Everyone have your NCERT textbook in front of you. I'm sure you have already marked many things. Okay, so this is the final time. Just look through it. Make sure that everything registers in your mind once again. Okay, this is like a revision happening. Fine. So let us see. When we want to when we want to organize animals, or when we want to classify the animals, what are the different ways in which we can classify them? First, arrangement of cells. Second, body symmetry. Third, nature of the coelom, right? Patterns of digestive, circulatory or reproductive systems. So arrangement of cells, what are the different types? Come on in the chat box. Today I need your full interaction with me. Arrangement of cells, what are the different types that we're going to have? Arrangement of cells, either it can be cellular level. Yes or no kids? Either it can be cellular level or tissue level or organ level and even organ system level. Now, coming to the important part. Cellular level, which is the phylum? It is belonging to phylum porifera. Right? Phylum porifera for cellular level. Let me just check. Just a second, kids. Okay, I hope there are no lag issues. Alright. In cellular level, it is phylum porifera. Then, for tissue level, it is going to be, tell me, tissue level. What are the examples for tissue level? Quickly, everyone. Tissue level will be cnidaria, and ctenophora. Okay, cnidaria and ctenophora for tissue level. Very good. Organ level is going to be, organ level will be platyhelminth. Only platyhelminth. Okay, and then when we come next to organ system level is aschelminth onwards. Aschelminth onwards. Correct? Aschelminthes onwards is going to be organ system level of organization. Alright. Now, also when we talk about organ systems, there are two complexities. Two complexities we are seeing. One is the digestive system. There is something called as complete digestive system, and then there is something called as incomplete digestive system. Correct? Incomplete. Incomplete digestive system seen in incomplete digestive system. Can you see the example they've given here? Platyhelminthes, because it has a single opening which is both mouth and anus. Then complete digestive system means there's going to be two openings, mouth as well as anus, both are present in complete digestive system. Very good. Very good. Alright, perfect. Now, talking about the circulatory systems. Either it is open type. Open type can also be called as lacunar. Lacunar type of circulatory system. Okay. Or open type of circulatory system, where blood is pumped out of the heart and everything is bathing in blood. Then second type of circulatory system is the closed type, where blood is always going to be inside closed blood vessels like arteries, veins and capillaries. Okay, so that was all about the arrangement of cells. Now we come to symmetry. In symmetry, either it can be asymmetrical or it can be symmetrical. Correct? Either it is asymmetrical or it is symmetrical. If it is symmetrical, it can have either radial symmetry or bilateral symmetry. What are the examples in radial symmetry? Radial symmetry examples are cnidaria, okay, ctenophora, okay, and echinoderms. Adult echinoderms, and everything else is going to be bilateral. Asymmetrical will be only porifera. Only porifera is asymmetrical. Fine. Let's go ahead. Now coming to germ layers. In germ layers, diagram is very important, kids. The diagram here is extremely important. You can see this over here, A. Are you able to see that? A. Diagram A, which is there, is a diagram of diploblastic. This is showing diploblastic. And this one is triplo. How will you define mesoglia? How are you going to define mesoglia? Mesoglia is an undifferentiated layer. Mesoglia is an undifferentiated layer. It is present between ectoderm and endoderm. Correct? That is when we are saying the animal is diploblastic. Which are the examples of diploblastic you are having? Diplo. Which are the examples? Porifera, okay, cnidaria and ctenophora. These three are diploblastic. Triplo is platy onwards. Triploblastic is platyhelminthes onwards. Okay, so triploblastic is going to be having the mesoderm present. Mesoderm, which is present between ectoderm and endoderm. These are triploblastic animals. Okay, now tell me, what is coelom? What is coelom? Coelom is basically when the mesoderm splits. Okay, mesoderm splits and it's going to be forming coelom. Now, when the mesoderm splits, it has to split in such a way, proper splitting should be there. Okay, equal splitting has to be there. So you can see over here, mesoderm has, this is the mesoderm. In this diagram, there is no splitting of mesoderm. In C, no splitting. No splitting means what is this going to be? Acoelomate. No coelom is formed over here. Then we see in both of these, mesoderm has split, but mesoderm is splitting in different ways. So you can see over here, mesoderm is forming one layer over here and one layer over here. So half mesoderm is lining the ectoderm, half mesoderm is covering the endoderm. The cavity which you have in between, is going to be called as the coelom. Okay, over here also mesoderm is splitting. Here also mesoderm has split, but has it covered the endoderm and lined the ectoderm? No, it has not done that. So is this the coelom which we are looking for? No. So this is called as pseudocoelom. Okay, now coming to the examples. Remember, pseudocoelom is going to be aschelminthes. Pseudocoelom is going to be aschelminthes. Everything before aschelminthes, all the phyla before aschelminthes are acoelomate. Before aschel are acoelomate. So platyhelminthes will be acoelomate. Porifera will be acoelomate. Okay. Cnidaria, ctenophora, everything acoelomates. Aschelminthes is pseudocoelomate. And then everything after aschelminthes, annelid onwards. Okay, annelid onwards, they are all coelomates, or you can call them as eucoelomates or true coelomates. Clear? Next, body cavity lined by mesoderm is called as coelom. Okay, the animals' coeloms are annelids onwards. Okay, then pseudocoelomate is going to be aschelminthes only. And acoelomate, everything before aschelminthes. Clear? Everything before aschelminthes. Alright. So in coelom, the middle one is aschelminthes, the one which has pseudocoelom. Clear? How is the speed? Speed is fine, everyone. Should I go faster? Should I go slower, or it's fine? Now coming to next, segmentation. Let me know on the chat box how is the pace. Okay. Segmentation. In some animals, internal, external, both segmentations are there. Both externally and internally divided segments, and this is going to be called as metameric segmentation. What is each segment called as? Each segment is called as metamer. Each segment is called as a metamer. The phenomenon is called as metamerism. Now coming to notochord. Now let's come to notochord. What is notochord? Important definition. Mesodermally derived. Remember, notochord is derived from mesoderm and it is a rod-like structure. Also, one thing if you'd like to just note down, it is made up of tightly packed vacuolated cells. Okay, it is a rod-like structure. Where is it found? It is found on the dorsal. Okay, it is found on the dorsal side during embryonic development. Now, these notochords are seen only and only in chordates. Notochord is found only in chordates, and the animals which don't have are called as non-chordates. Okay, non-chordate, all the names of the phyla. I hope they are absolutely done by now. What are the names of the phyla, kids? Come on, let's just revise it. First three, porifera, cnidaria, ctenophora. Next three are the worms, platyhelminthes, aschelminthes, annelida. After annelida comes arthropoda. Arthropoda, mollusca, and echinodermata. Finally, last comes hemichordata. Correct? And then after hemichordata are the animals which have notochord, so they will be called as chordates. Now, let's see this table. Let's see this table over here. Bada ganda sa table hai, but still we have to see it. NCERT has given it to you. So come on, let's see this table. First of all, where do they start here? Kingdom Animalia. Okay, all the organisms here are going to be multicellular. Alright, and they're going to be eukaryotes. Now, level of organization can either be cellular level or we can have tissue organ system. Cellular level is the one which is going to be asymmetrical. cellular level will be asymmetrical. It will not have a coelom, and that is going to be porifera. Okay, cellular level is asymmetrical, no coelom, it is porifera. Now, when we talk about this other one, either it can be radial. Do you remember radial symmetry was Coelenterata and ctenophora and even echinoderm, and they do not have coelom. Okay, they do not have coelom. So if you see here, porifera, coelenterata, ctenophora are all acoelomates. Correct? They are all acoelomates. Now let's come to bilateral symmetry. In bilateral symmetry, you can have either acoelomates, pseudocoelomates or true coelomates. Correct? You know that the coelom division happens where? Aschelminthes. Everything before aschelminthes is acoelomate. Aschelminthes is pseudocoelomate, and everything after aschelminthes will be true coelomate. Clear? Is this table clear for everyone? Let's start now with phylum Porifera. Notochord is the developing vertebral column, bones. Notochord is developing into the vertebral column. Understood? Shruti? Now, let's start now with phylum Porifera, kids. Phylum Porifera. These are the sponges. These are the sponges. Come on. Now, what is the most important part about Porifera that you know? Most important part. Water. Which water what? Is it water vascular or is it water canal? Water vascular or water canal? Tell me on the chat box quickly. Water vascular or water canal for Porifera? Yes, it is water canal system. It is water canal system. What are the most important points here? Small openings called ostia. Okay, the cavity in the sponge called as spongocele, and a large one opening called as osculum. Large one opening called as osculum. Fine. Then special cells here which have flagella. Okay, special cells here which are having flagella. So you can see here that this pathway of water canal system is important for food gathering, respiratory, exchange and removal of waste. So water canal system helps in digestive, respiratory, excretory and repro. Okay, water canal system has all these four functions: digestive, respiratory, excretory and reproductive function. Then the special cells here, choanocytes. Choanocytes can be called as collar cells. They are lining the canals. Okay. Digestion in sponge is intracellular. Okay. Body is supported by endoskeleton. Remember that spicules are endoskeleton. Spicules are endoskeleton. Spicules can be made up of either spongin fibers. Okay. The skeleton can be made up of either spicules or spongin fibers, or both also can be present. Okay. Sexes are not separate. We call this as hermaphrodite. Alright, hermaphrodite. But fertilization is when there is sexual reproduction, the fertilization is going to be what? Internal. When there is sexual reproduction, fertilization is internal. Is there larva stage in sponges? Yes, there is. Sponges are having a larva stage. It is very different, distinctly seen from the adult. Okay. If they have to reproduce asexually in unfavorable conditions, they will reproduce asexually by fragmentation. Okay. Unfavorable conditions, fragmentation. See the three examples here. Just see the three examples which they have given you. Cycon, Euspongia, Spongilla. What is special about Spongilla? Spongilla is fresh water. Spongilla is fresh water. Fine. So Cycon, Euspongia, Spongilla. Okay. Next. Let's come to next, cnidaria. What are important points about cnidaria? Let's quickly write this over here. In cnidaria, first of all, important points is they have, what are the body forms that they have? Body forms. Which are they? They can be polyp or it can be medusa. Right? Polyp is the sedentary one and medusa is the swimming one. Correct? Then next we see that there is also special cells called as nidoblasts or called as nidocyte. Okay? They are having stinging apparatus. They are having stinging apparatus. It is called as nematocyst. Stinging apparatus is called as nematocyst. It is serving as offense and defense. Offense and defense, right? Okay. Then we saw also that there is metagenesis. There is metagenesis. What is metagenesis, kids? What is metagenesis? Alternation of generation. What is the example of alternation of generation? Obelia. Obelia is the example for alternation of generation. Yes or no? Example of polyp is going to be what? Let's say jellyfish. Jellyfish, scientific name. Scientific name of jellyfish. Medusa. Tell me. Scientific name of jellyfish which is medusa. What is it? Aurelia. Okay. What about polyp? Hydra. Hydra. Also another polyp. Sea anemone. Scientific name of sea anemone. What is scientific name of sea anemone? Adamsia. Adamsia. Clear? Obelia is sea fur. Very good. Obelia is sea fur. It is the one which shows metagenesis. Okay. Now, these animals are, one more point, important point. These animals are incomplete digestive system. If it is incomplete digestive system, the opening is called as hypostome. And it is serving both as mouth as well as anus. Mouth and anus. Okay, so nidoblasts, nidocytes are there. The stinging capsules are present which are nematocysts. Where are they present? They are present on the tentacles. Okay, nidoblasts are used for what? They are used for anchor, defense and capture of prey. Okay, then cnidarians are having tissue level of organization, diploblastic. Opening is called as hypostome. Digestion is both extra and intracellular. Okay, now skeleton is, some of them have a skeleton made up of, like corals, they are having skeleton made up of calcium carbonate. So corals belong to which phylum? Cnidaria. Okay, two body forms, polyp and medusa. Okay, we know that the polyp is sessile like hydra and adamsia. The medusa is umbrella shaped, free swimming, Aurelia. Okay, then the ones which exist in both forms, metagenesis. Okay, example Obelia. Polyps, this is important kids, important here. In metagenesis, polyp reproduce asexually. They form intermediate stage called as, which is freely swimming, medusa. Medusa will produce gametes which will reproduce sexually and they form the polyp. So, how does it go, everyone? Remember those lines. Polyp reproduce asexually and they form medusa. Then, medusa reproduce sexually and they form polyp. Clear? This is what we call as alternation of generation or metagenesis. Now, examples here. Physalia, Portuguese man of war. Adamsia, sea anemone. Peninsula, sea pen. Gorgonia, sea fan. And Meandrina, brain coral. Meandrina, brain coral. Please remember these examples, kids. Now, next coming to ctenophora. Ctenophora is the one which has The one which is going to have these comb plates. How many comb plates? 8 comb plates. What are the 8 comb plates used for? Locomotion. Okay, they are used for locomotion. These are also called as sea walnuts or comb jellies. Most important point is that they are exhibiting bioluminescence. Alright, digestion here is extracellular and intracellular. Now, as I told you, comb plates, there are 8 external rows of ciliated comb plates. They help in locomotion. Fine. Then, sexes are not separate, means these are hermaphrodite. Okay, they are strictly marine. Only and only marine. Until now we did porifera and cnidaria. They both had freshwater species. Hydra was freshwater, spongilla was freshwater. Over here in ctenophora, all are going to be marine. Remember the examples. Pleurobrachia and ctenoplana. Pleurobrachia and ctenoplana. Alright, chalo. Let's come to the next one, platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes are mostly parasite. They are mostly parasites. Okay. Now, the body here, first of all, this is where triploblastic starts. Triploblastic starts at platyhelminthes. Triploblastic begins. Alright. They have dorsoventrally flat body. That's why they are called as flatworms. Now, these are mostly endoparasites and they are found in animals, also in humans. They are bilaterally symmetrical. All this you know. Bilaterally symmetrical. Okay. Triploblastics, acoelomates. They have organ level of organization. Only platyhelminthes is organ level. Aschelminthes onwards is organ system level. Then, hooks and suckers are present. Alright. Hooks and suckers are present for what? For attaching to the interior walls. And some of them will absorb nutrient from the host directly through the body surface. Diffusion. So, if they are going to take directly nutrition, do they need a well-developed digestive system? No, they don't. Directly through diffusion, they will take in all the nutrients. Then, special cells for excretion and osmoregulation. Those are flame cells. Tell me other names you know for flame cells. Tell me other names you know for flame cells. Solenocytes. Solenocytes. Also, you know, protonephridia. Protonephridia. Okay, another name for flame cells. They help in osmoregulation and excretion. Then, sexes in platyhelminthes are not separate. Sexes are not separate. Then, fertilization is internal. Development has larva stages. So, development is indirect. Okay. This you all know. है ना, बचपन से हमको ये पता है. Planaria has high regeneration capacity. A very high regeneration capacity seen in planaria. Now, coming to examples here, tapeworm, tinea, fasciola, liver fluke. Alright, planaria. Now, everyone with me? Everyone with me? How is the Josh? How are we going? Hi Gauri. Hi Shruti. Hi Nishta. Yes? Are you guys with me? Is the Josh high still? Is the Josh still high? Tell me kids. How is it going? Revision ho raha hai? Are you guys able to revise in this way? Tell me. Are you all able to revise in this way? Tell me quickly on the chat box. I want to continue. Yes, everyone? Okay, great. Alright, chalo, let's continue. Let us continue. Next phylum, the roundworms, the aschelminthes. Okay, roundworms we see here. Aschelminthes, in cross section it is circular. In cross section it is circular. That's why it is called as roundworms. Okay, they are free living, aquatic and terrestrial, or they can be even parasitic in plants and animals. So this is the middle one. Okay, when we saw platyhelminthes, most of them were parasitic. Aschelminthes, some are parasitic, some are free living. Fine. If it's free living, it can be in land, on land, and or it can be in water. If it's parasitic, it can be a parasite on plants. It can be a parasite in animals also. Fine. Then Important point here, they are pseudocoelomate. Aschelminthes pseudocoelomate. Alimentary canal is complete, means they are having mouth, anus separate. Okay, complete, and they have a well developed muscular pharynx. Then they have excretory pores for removing out any waste. Alright, sexes here are separate. So in platyhelminthes, sexes were in the same organism. Sexes are separate means dioecious. Dioecious means what? They have two parents. Alright, males and females are separate. Then females are often seen to be females are seen to be longer than males. Okay, males are the patla wala, sukda wala, bichara wala. Then fertilization is internal and development may be direct or it can be indirect. Now important here are the examples. Ascaris causes ascariasis. Wuchereria is going to be responsible for elephantiasis, also called as filariasis. Then hookworm, ankylostoma. ठीक है? हाँ, we will do all the chapters ऐसे ही. In the same way, all chapters by today you will get it in the community. I will put it in the Telegram channel. What will be the ahead schedule? Okay? All the chapters which we will do this way only. Now, coming next, phylum annelid. Phylum annelid. Now, annelids may be aquatic or terrestrial. And in aquatic also it can be marine water or fresh water. Fine. In terrestrial, it can be free living and it can be parasitic also. Or rather, aquatic and terrestrial, you might find some annelids which are free living, some which are parasitic. And annelid, the most important example, tell me on the chat box. Most important example of annelid, earthworm, correct? These are the ones which are going to have organ system level. Fine, ये सब हमको पता है. Triploblastic, metamerically segmented. Each segment in the earthworm is called as a metamer. Alright, the body surface is marked out into segments, or also these segments are called as metameres. That's why, since they are looking like rings, you call them as annelids. Annulus means little ring. Alright, then they are having muscles just like us. Even we have longitudinal and circular muscles. Yes or no? Even they are having longitudinal and circular muscles. It helps them in locomotion. Now we have done earthworm together. Can you tell me earthworm has small structures on their surface of the body? S-shaped structures which also help in locomotion. Can you tell me what they are called as? Earthworms have small S-shaped structures present on the surface of their body. Can you tell me what are they called as? Anyone who will tell me on the chat box? I want to see who's going to come with that answer first. Now, next. Aquatic annelids like Nereis. Nereis, what is important about Nereis? Nereis is the one which is unisexual. It is the unisexual annelid. Okay, and it is aquatic. And it possesses parapodia. Important points you need to know about Nereis. Setae, very good Anshika. Setae is the correct answer. The small structures which earthworm possess for locomotion. Anshika, excellent job. Okay, so Nereis is unisexual, it is aquatic and it possesses parallelly placed feet which are called as parapodia. Okay, parallelly placed appendages called as parapodia. It helps them in swimming because I told you they are aquatic. Fine. Then it has a closed circulatory system and nephridia help in osmoregulation and excretion. So when we spoke about platyhelminthes, they had protonephridia, flamed cells. Aschelminthes had excretory pore. Okay, annelida are having nephridia. Nephridia will be present throughout the whole body internally. Fine. Then all of you, please make sure you go and watch that video of earthworm. 1 hour video it is. 1 hour you will learn earthworm. Just sit and watch the video. Definitely you will learn it. It's there in the NEET channel. You will find it there. Okay. It's in the playlist or somewhere you will find it. Just put earthworm. Now, neural system has paired ganglia. Okay, what is ganglion? Tell me. Who will tell me what is a ganglion? What is a ganglion? Group of cytons. Then the rest of it is going to be the nerve cord. Cytons come together to form the ganglion. What about the rest part of the neuron? What about the rest part? It's forming the nerve cord. Okay, nerve cord is double and ventrally placed. Remember, in the non-chordates, always in the non-chordates children, where will the heart be? In non-chordates. Important point, non-chordates. Okay, heart is where? Heart is going to be dorsal. Okay, and brain or nervous system. Nervous system is going to be ventral. Clear? But when we talk about chordates, okay, it's exactly opposite. Heart is seen to be ventral. Okay, and nervous system is dorsal. Please remember these points, everyone. Fine. Next, examples here. We see here, Nereis is the aquatic form. It is dioecious. Okay, so in Nereis, I told you it is unisexual, means male and female are separate. Same thing, dioecious. Okay, but earthworms and leeches are monoecious. Leeches are ectoparasite. Leeches are ectoparasite and reproduction is sexual. Now, examples here are Nereis, Ferritima earthworm and Hirudinaria. Hirudinaria, it contains a chemical called as hirudin in its saliva to prevent clotting. Okay, the blood-sucking animals are called as what? What are blood-sucking animals called as? Sanguivorous. They call as sanguivorous animals, blood-sucking animals. Alright, perfect. Now let's come to phylum Arthropoda. Phylum Arthropoda, largest phylum. Largest phylum, most successful phylum. It includes the insects. Why is it Arthropoda? Because adjoint appendages. Joint appendages. Fine. Then we see over 2/3 of all the species here, species on earth, over 2/3 of all species on earth are arthropods. Yes, everyone here, a quick reminder, I hope you've gone and liked the channel, and after the sessions I would like you all to just share with me in the comment section how the session is. It helps me understand how the session is going. Okay kids, I really need that feedback from all of you. One request from my side, that's it. Now we see that they have organ system level of organization. Okay, now after platyhelminthes, so after aschelminthes, I am not going to discuss this point. You know that now after aschelminthes, everything is organ system. They are bilaterally symmetrical. All this is covered. Now, important, very important. Chitin is exoskeleton. What is chitin? What is chitin? Chitin is a polysaccharide. Chitin is a polysaccharide. Am I clear? It is brown colored. That's why all those ugly looking insects all around you are all these dirty brown colored animals. Fine. Body is made up of head, thorax and abdomen. They are having joint appendages. Okay. Poda means appendages. Arthros is joint. Then respiratory organs are going to be gills, book lungs or tracheal system. Listen. Gills and book gills in the aquatic forms. If they are land terrestrial forms, they will have book lungs, and if they are insect, they will have tracheal system. Am I clear? So gills and book gills, aquatic. Okay. Book lungs, terrestrial. Alright. Tracheal system, insect. Tracheal system is insects. Okay. Then circulatory system is going to be open. Circulatory system is open type. Okay. Sensory organs like antennae, eyes, compound and simple. Eyes are present. They can be compound. They can be simple. Okay. Then statocyst. What is statocyst? Balancing organs. Statocysts are balancing organs. Okay. Excretion takes place through Malpighian tubules. Okay. Mostly sexes are separate. है ना? When we study about cockroach, male and female cockroaches are separate. And fertilization is usually internal. They lay eggs, so they are oviparous. And they may or may not have larva. Okay. Important examples here. Economically important insects are apis, honeybee. Okay. Bombyx, silkworm. Okay. Lacifer, lac. Alright. Then vectors. Anopheles, culex, aedes, mosquitoes. Anopheles, culex and aedes mosquitoes. Okay. Anopheles for malaria, culex and aedes, chikungunya, dengue. Then gregarious pest. What is the meaning of gregarious? Gregarious means fond of company. Fond of company. They live in groups. Okay. And then living fossil, limulus, king crab. It has shown no signs of evolution. No signs of evolution. Am I clear? Now next. Phylum. Next phylum. Phylum mollusca. Next phylum. Very good. Polysaccharide with amine group. Excellent, Shruti, for chitin. Polysaccharide with amine group for chitin. Excellent. Now, coming next to phylum mollusca. This is second largest animal phylum. And they can be terrestrial or they can be aquatic. Okay. And the aquatic ones can be marine or freshwater. Now, they are having organ system level of organization. They are bilaterally symmetrical. These things we know. Fine. Important point. Body is made up of, body is covered by a calcareous shell. Who is secreting the calcareous shell? Who is secreting calcareous shell? Secreted by which layer? Mantle. Secreted by mantle. The calcareous shell is secreted by mantle. Yes or no? Everyone. कैसा चल रहा है revision? All chapters will be like this. Will you all come with me? Tell me. All chapters will be like this. You all have to come with me so that we can make it happen. All chapters we will revise like this. Imagine otherwise sitting and doing NCERT in 1 hour. Very difficult. Chalo. So body is covered by a calcareous shell. It is unsegmented with a distinct head, muscular foot and visceral hump. So whenever we talk about mollusk, okay, the 3 body divisions, head, okay, then the visceral hump. Why is it called as visceral hump? Because it is containing all the visceral organs. So it's visceral hump. And there is a muscular foot. Muscular foot. Okay, muscular foot. Alright. So we have here, the 3. But it is unsegmented. Okay, important kids. This can come as an MCQ that these are unsegmented animals, mollusk. Okay, they have head, muscular foot and visceral hump. Then, what is it? A soft and spongy layer of skin is forming the mantle. Where is the mantle? On top of the visceral hump. So, if you see the animal, okay, if I'm not too good at this. Okay, if this is where the head is, this is the visceral hump. On the visceral hump will be a layer. On the visceral hump will be a layer. This layer is called as the mantle. Okay, it is soft. And the mantle is then going to go and secrete. Mantle will go and secrete the, it will go and secrete the shell. Okay, so this is going to be the shell. Sorry. Shell is calcareous. The shell is calcareous. Fine. Alright. Now we see here the space mantle over the visceral hump. Now, space between hump and mantle is called as the mantle cavity. Space between hump and mantle. So, there is going to be a small space. Kahan pe hai? They have not given in the diagram anywhere here. Correct? A small space is present between the hump and the mantle. So, here is the hump, a small space between the hump and the mantle cavity. Okay? Alright. Most important point which you want to remember is that it is having sensory tentacles and most importantly radula. What is radula? It is a file-like rasping organ for feeding. File-like rasping organ for feeding. Okay, that is the present at the mouth of a mollusk. Remember, when you think about mollusk, the first thing that should come to your mind is 1. The body divisions, 2. Radula. Okay, then these animals are dioecious and they are oviparous. They have indirect development. Now, examples: Phyla, apple snail; Pinctada, pearl oyster; Sepia, cuttlefish; Loligo, squid; Octopus, devilfish; Aplysia, sea hare; Dentalium, tusk shell; and Catopleura, chiton. Okay. What is it that you need to remember? They're not going to tell you, okay, list all the animals. No. They are going to make sure that you know that these animals are belonging to mollusca. And over and above, they will want you to remember the scientific name and common name. Am I clear? Now coming to phylum echinodermata. Echinodermata are simple. They are very simple animals, but they are placed so high above because they are having schizophyla. Just a little extra, that is. Oh, sorry. They are having, sorry kids, they are having enterocoelum. Okay, that's why they are placed so high above. Until then, before that, from platyhelminthes till echinodermata, they were having schizophyla. Then, now, these animals have endoskeleton of calcareous ossicles. Ossicles means small bones. Small bones, okay? They are having endoskeleton and hence the name is called as echinodermata, that is spine-bodied. Fine? They are all exclusively marine. So, this is one more we have found where they are all marine. Which is the other one? Which is the other one which was all marine, no fresh water? It was? Which was the other one? Along with echinodermata, one more phylum we saw, only marine animals, no fresh water. Tell me the example on the chat box. Which phylum was it? On the chat box, everyone. So, all are going to be marine organ system level of organization. Now, adult echinoderms are radially symmetrical, but larvae are bilateral. So, from bilateral they go to, very good Shruti, ctenophora was also only exclusively marine. Alright, so adult ones are radial and larva form are bilateral. Then these are triploblastic coelomates. Then digestive system complete. Where is the mouth? Mouth is lower side, niche ki taraf. Now the starfish is walking. Obviously, whatever comes on the ground, it will want to eat it. How will it eat it if the mouth is above? So mouth is below. And what is above? Anus is above. Okay, anus is on the upper side. So when you look at this, when you look at the starfish, you will be able to see somewhere that the anus will be there. Mouth is on the ventral side. Fine. Most distinctive feature is going to be the water vascular system. Water vascular system is helping in locomotion, capture and transport of food and respiration. How does it perform locomotion? Because it is going to also have tube feet. It will also have tube feet. Okay. Then no excretory system. Sexes are separate. Reproduction is sexual. Fertilization is external. So although reproduction is sexual, fertilization is seen to be in the water. External fertilization. Larva is there and the larva is bilaterally symmetrical. When it becomes adult, it becomes into radially symmetrical. Now, here we see animals which are star shaped, okay, spherical and cylindrical. Star shaped, spherical, cylindrical. So we see here star, asteria, asteris. Okay, echinus, this is the spherical one. This is the spherical one. Okay, sea lily is the one which is sessile. Sea lily is the one which is sessile. Okay, it is attached to the substratum. And then we have cucumaria, which is the cylindrical form. Alright, so as I told you, echinus is spherical. Okay, cucumaria is cylindrical. Okay, Ophiuria, brittle star. This brittle star is looking just like a starfish, just that its arms are very thin. Okay, Ophiuria, just like starfish, just that the arms are very thin. Fine. Now next we come to hemichordates. Hemichordata, what is the most important part here? I'll tell you, examples. Examples is the most important part here. Also, you need to know that they were considered as chordates, but it was actually not a notochord. It was just a similar, it was almost looking like notochord. It was not notochord. Okay, so that region is called as a stomochord. It is called as a stomochord. They have a rudimentary structure in the collar region called as stomochord. Scientists thought it was notochord, but it is not. Okay, then the animals here are also worm-like. They are also called as, I'll write that down, acorn worm. They are also called as acorn worm. Fine. Then organ system level of organization, bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, coelomate. Okay, now next, they are having proboscis, collar and trunk. They are having proboscis, collar, trunk. What is proboscis going to allow it to perform? Burrowing. Allowing it to perform burrowing. Fine. Collar and trunk. Circulatory system is going to be open type, and respiration takes place through gills. Okay. Excretory organ is proboscis gland. Important. Proboscis gland. Sexes are separate. Development is indirect. So even here there is going to be larva stage. Most important MCQs in hemichordata come from the examples. Belanoglossus and Saccoglossus. Examples of hemichordata are almost the only thing that MCQs come out of. Everything is important, but this is most important. Now, salient features of phylum chordata. Tell me the 4 features in the chat box quickly. Notochord, then nerve cord, then pharyngeal, gill slits, and finally post anal tail. Correct? Where is the nerve cord and how is the heart? The heart is going to be ventral. Okay, nerve cord is going to be dorsal. Notochord is derived from mesoderm and it is dorsal. Okay, the notochord may develop into vertebral column. Vertebral column may be either cartilaginous or it may be bony. Fine. Alright. So these are the 4 important features. Nerve cord is going to be hollow and paired pharyngeal gill slits. Fine. These are going to be all bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, coelomate, and they have organ system level of organization. They will have post-anal tail and always a closed circulatory system. Please remember this diagram, important. Nerve cord, notochord. Understand which one is notochord. Children, this can come as an MCQ. This part below here, this is notochord. Fine. Above it is the nerve cord. Okay. This here is the pharyngeal gill slits. And this is the post-anal part. Alright. Differences between notochord and chordates and non-chordates. Come on. Notochord. Fine. Then nervous system. In chordates, it is dorsal hollow single, ventral solid and double. Okay. Then gill slits are absent. Heart is ventral, heart is dorsal. Post-anal tail is present. Post-anal tail, in any of the non-chordates, we didn't see tail anywhere. We didn't see tail anywhere. Now, when we talk about chordates, okay, where should I write it? Yes, I'll write it here. Chordates. Okay. There is uro, there is cephalo, and then there is vertebrata. Correct? Uro means notochord in larva tail. Cephalo means notochord head to tail throughout life. Okay. And vertebrata, notochord develops into vertebral column. It can be bony or cartilaginous. Is this clear? It can be bony or it can be cartilaginous. Is this clear? Chalo. Now let's see over here when we talk about phylum chordata. Okay. Urochordata, 3 subphyla. Urochordata, also called as tunicata, cephalochordata and vertebrata. Urochordata and cephalochordata are called as protochordates. They are called as protochordates. They are exclusively marine. One more to your list of exclusively marine. So in exclusively marine, you've got ctenophora, you've got echinodermata, you have urochordata and you have cephalochordata. Okay. Then in urochordata, notochord is present only in larval tail. In cephalochordata, it extends from head to tail, persistent throughout life. In urochordata, adult will have no notochord. Adults have no notochord. So what type of development do you call urochordata? Urochordata, the larva is more developed. So when as they are growing in a less advanced way. So this is called as retrograde metamorphosis. This is called as retrograde metamorphosis. Okay, I hope that all of you have gone and liked the video. Please, all of you. I know I have to just remind you in between, but I hope this is done. So, retrograde metamorphosis, because the larva stage is going to be seen more developed as compared to adult in urochordata. So, examples of urochordata are Ascidia, salpa, doliolum. Examples of cephalochordata are branchiostoma, amphioxus or landslets. Okay. Now coming next to vertebrata. Vertebrata are the ones which possess notochord during embryonic period. They possess the notochord, and the notochord will be replaced by, during embryo they have notochord. Ultimately the notochord will become into a vertebral column. The vertebral column can be either cartilaginous or bony. Fine, when it becomes an adult. Thus, that is why, important sentence here, kids. That is why all vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. All vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. Okay. Now, also, chordates are going to be having muscular ventral heart with either 2, 3 or 4 chambers. Okay. Kidneys are going to be present for excretion and osmoregulation and paired appendages. Okay. Appendages may either be in the form of fins for swimming or limbs for walking. Now, here we go. When we talk only and only about vertebrata, the divisions can be without jaw, agnatha, and in agnatha you have only one class called as cyclostomata. Then we will come to the ones with jaw, gnathostomata. Okay, gnathostomata. They can be either Pisces or tetrapods. Pisces means the fish. It can be either cartilaginous fishes or bony fishes. Okay, tetrapods can be amphibian, reptile, aves and mammals for tetrapods. Okay, is this clear everyone? This one, important table this is. Okay, agnatha we will start with, and that is your class of cyclostomata. Examples here are very important. 1. Petromyzon, cyclostomata, jawless vertebrate. It is a parasite. Okay, ecto. It is an ectoparasite. They have a circular mouth and irregularly placed teeth. Okay. Alright. So that is your example there. Then all the living members are ectoparasites on fishes. Okay. Important point here. They have 6 to 15 pairs of gill slits. Gill slits were present even in hemichordata. Correct. But the cyclostomata, they have given you how many? And what is the count? 6 to 15 pairs of gill slits for breathing. Then they have a sucking and circular mouth without jaws. Body is very plain. So it does not have scales and paired fins. Nothing is there. Okay. Fins are there, but they are not paired. Okay. The vertebral column here. You remember I told you vertebral column can be cartilaginous or bony. Here you see vertebral column is cartilaginous. Cartilaginous vertebral column seen in cyclostomata. Okay. Circulation is closed. And these are also marine. But when do they go to fresh water? They are able to go to fresh water only when they need to release their gametes for reproduction to take place. And that is done almost near their death. Okay, they migrate to fresh water for spawning to release their gametes, and after spawning within a few days they will die. Who? Cyclostoma. Okay, and their larvae, after the larvae metamorphosis, the larvae are born in fresh water. After they develop into adults, they will move back to the marine water, and they will come back near to their death time for spawning. So the cycle continues in this way to lay the eggs. Very good, Shruti. Next, we come examples. Petromyzon lamprey, myxine, hagfish. Lamprey, hagfish. Very extremely important examples. Okay, Petromyzon lamprey, myxine, hagfish. These are examples of cyclostoma agnatha. Vertebral column. Vertebral column is cartilaginous. Clear? Clear everyone? Let's start. Chalo guys. We're almost at the ending. Excellent job everyone. Almost 1.5 hours it will take now. Barely we have some minutes left. 15-20 minutes. Chapter done. Animal Kingdom we have done in almost 1.5 hours. Superb work kids. Superb work. Chalo. Let's begin. Cartilaginous fishes. Excellent work children. Excellent work. Now, don't you all wish ma'am, kash we had studied this fast all year long. Exam time pe this is what everybody thinks. Ma'am, aisa pehle se kar liya hota to. Alright. Let's start. Class chondrichthyes. Chondrichthyes. Ichthyes means fishes. Right? Chondro means cartilage. Chondro means cartilage. Chalo, let's start now. These are marine animals. They have streamlined body and they have cartilaginous exoskeleton. Okay. Mouth is located niche, ventrally. Now, there is one thing I would like to teach you how you will differentiate it. Okay. Mouth is located ventrally. Notochord is present throughout life. Then, they don't have operculum. How will you remember this? Look here. One small example I give the children during the classrooms. Okay, when you want to remember cartilaginous, just a second kids. Okay, so when we want to remember cartilaginous and bony, fine, how will you remember this? Look here. Okay, cartilaginous fishes are generally the bigger ones. In bigger ones, bachpan mein in school you used to draw shark, yes or no? Did you used to draw shark, yes or no? कैसे draw करते थे हम shark को? Okay, and then where is the mouth? Yes or no? चलो, then ये तो होना ही है, ये lines तो बनता ही है ma'am. The lines have to be there, otherwise it won't look like a shark. Yes or no? Okay, let's come to now. Tell me if you see goldfish, cute little goldfish, छोटू सा cute सा little goldfish. Where is the mouth? It pouts, हमेशा non-stop forever pouting animal. Oops. Non-stop forever pouting animal this is going to be. Where is the mouth? बच्चे बोलते मैम लिपस्टिक लगा दिया आपने गोल्डफिश को. Okay, and also very important, when you see the goldfish breathing now, it's having these things flapping up and down, 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 up and down. It's having, yes or no? So this is what it is. Chalo, let's remember it this way. So in cartilaginous fishes we think about the big huge size ones. In bony fishes the smaller ones. Chalo, let's see the points of differentiation. Mouth, mouth is ventral. Over here mouth is terminal. Correct? Okay. Dorsal fins, paired, single. Correct? Okay. Caudal tail, heterocircle, they are different. And here caudal tail fin, it is the same. Up and down are equal. Over here up and down are unequal. Homocircle. Okay, then operculum. Here, do you see any covering on the gill slits? No covering on the gill slits. So absent. Over here this is a covering on the gill slits. So operculum is present. Fine. Then we also see claspers. Claspers are present. Yes or no? Claspers are present. So this means kids, let's just see what this means. Okay, when we say that claspers are present, I want you to once just all the points will come with this one claspers being present. Fine. Let me bring this to the next page. Okay. So look everyone. Sorry. Chalo. Sorry kids. I'll take a different color. Claspers are copulatory organs. Okay, they are present in cartilaginous fishes. Okay, they are used for copulation. So if copulation they are used for, so fertilization will be Fertilization will be internal. Fertilization is internal. So, they are going to be viviparous. They are going to be viviparous. Am I clear? Claspers are copulatory organs. Fertilization is internal and they are viviparous. When we talk about bony fishes, then no claspers. No claspers. So, external fertilization. External fertilization and oviparous. Is this clear, everyone? Difference between cartilaginous and bony fishes. Is this clear for everyone here? Now, examples here. How will you remember the examples? Look, 3 important examples in cartilaginous fishes. Torpedo, trigon. Okay, torpedo and trigon. How will you remember the difference? E in torpedo, electric ray. G in trigon, sting ray. Okay, E, sting, G. Clear? Then there is also going to be Pisces, important, sawfish. Okay, and scoliodon, shark, dogfish. Scoliodon, why is it called as dogfish? It has good sense of smell. Then carcharodon, great white shark. Okay, these animals are poikilothermic. Okay, they are poikilothermic. They are cold-blooded. Sexes are separate. In males, pelvic fins have claspers like what we spoke about. Internal fertilization, viviparous. Ho gaya points? Now coming to bony fishes. Bony fishes have 4 pairs of gill slits. Now remember one thing here which we did not talk about. Gill slits. Gill slits here, they are separate. They don't have operculum. Okay, and when we talk about bony fishes, they have 4 pairs of gill slits covered by operculum on both the sides. Then skin is having, now talking about the external scales. In Osteichthyes, cycloid or ctenoid, and in chondrichthyes, the scales are going to be placoid scales. What is teeth for them? Even teeth are modified placoid scales, backwardly directed. Jaws are very powerful. Shark jaws are powerful. Yes or no? That's why they are predators. They are predaceous. Cartilaginous fishes do not have air bladder, so they have to constantly swim. Yes, this is possible. The shark stops swimming, it can drown. If the shark stops swimming, it can drown. Okay? But Osteichthyes, they are having air bladder and it helps them in buoyancy. Okay? Fishes, all the fishes have 2-chambered heart. They have single circulation, cold-blooded, sexes are separate, oviparous, and development is direct. Now, examples of bony fishes. Marine ones, freshwater ones. Both are given to you. Okay? Marine ones are Exocetus, flying fish, and hippocampus. These are found in seawater. In freshwater, the fishes that many people eat, labio, rohu, catla, magur, catfish. Okay? Then the ones which you find in your neighbor's fish tank. Neighbor के fish tank में what do you find? The pretty looking one जो बहुत झगड़ा करती है, fighting fish. है ना? Pretty looking one जो बहुत झगड़ा करती है. Relate होता है? Yes होता है. Pterophyllum, angel fish. Betta is aquarium betta, fighting fish. Angel fish, the one which is having black and white strips. It's also called as dollar fish. Pterophyllum. Chalo guys, let's start with amphibia. Tetrapods. Tetrapods, amphibia. 10 minutes we complete all the tetrapods. 10 minutes we will complete all tetrapods. Shall we do tetrapods in comparative way? Tell me. Let's do tetrapods in comparative way. Ready everyone? Everyone ready to do it in comparative way? Tell me. Everyone ready to do it in comparative way? Yes or no? अभी लगा देती हूँ मैं. Comparative way. Everyone ready with me? Yes or no? Tell me. देखो हमारे पास विराट कोहली भी आ गया नीट देने को. चलो. Let us now begin. Yes? Alright. So here is a comparative study of amphibian, reptile, aves and mammals. Everyone please look at this. Very important. Everyone ready? Chalo. Final step. Amphibians are aquatic and terrestrial. What is the differentiating points? वो देखेंगे. Aquatic is seen only in amphibian. Aquatic only seen in amphibian. Okay? Then, aves are the ones which have forelimbs modified to wings. Aves only have forelimbs modified to wings. Everybody else has two pairs of limbs. Then, only in amphibian skin is moist. Skin is moist without scales. Everyone else has dry skin. Then, what gland are present in the, which glands are present in the aves? Tell me, which is this gland? Oil gland present. What is it called as? Oil gland present. Shruti, can you tell me the name of the oil gland which is present in the aves? Shruti will tell me. Skin has hair in mammals, है ना? बहुत सारे बाल है मैम. Then dry conified skin. They have epidermal, scales or scutes. Reptiles, when you see skin of reptiles, you see scales present now all over it. Skin of reptiles, feet of aves, they all are similar. They have scales present. Green glands, no Shruti. They are not green glands. What are they called as? Who will tell me in the chat box? Then amphibians have no external ear. External ear is present only in mammals. Important point. External ear present only in mammals. Okay. Then next we see here that gills are present only in amphibians. Respiration by gills present only in amphibians. Okay. Then the heart chambers. Fishes have 2-chambered hearts. Amphibians and reptiles have 3-chambered hearts. Aves and mammals have 4-chambered hearts. That is why aves and mammals are homeotherms. Okay, they are warm-blooded. Preen glands. Very good, Shruti. They are called as preen glands. Sebaceous glands barabar hai, but there's another name for it. Preen glands. Urophageal gland. Very good, Anshika. Correct. Alright. So, then we come to RBCs. They are only biconcave and enucleated in mammals. All the other ones have biconvex and nucleated ones. Okay. Then, homeothermy, warm-blooded, aves and mammals only. Then, fertilization is external only in amphibians. The rest, fertilization is internal. And viviparity seen only in mammals. Okay. Viviparous seen only in mammals. Larva found only in amphibians. Clear? I have highlighted urophageal gland. This is the oil gland present at the base of the birds. Why? It secretes oil. It helps calm down, smooth down their feathers. है ना? तुम बालों पे तेल लगाते हो कि नहीं? Yes or no? Same way. They also want. Alright. Here is a list of the important examples. Amphibians, or all the examples. Bufo, toad. Rana tigrina, frog. Hyla, tree frog. It's green colored one. Salamander, everybody knows. Ichthyoptes, limbless amphibian. Guys, you need to remember that these are amphibians. No one's going to ask you list the amphibians. At least wo dekh ke looking at it, you should know that this is an amphibian. Okay. Then next. Reptiles. Chelone, turtle. Okay. Testudo, tortoise. Chameleon, tree lizard. Chameleon, what is the important part about chameleon? Camouflaging. Camouflage, okay, mimicry. Then calotis, garden lizard. Crocodile, so everybody will understand. Then important, hemidactylus. MCQ has come before. Which are the poisonous snakes? Which are the poisonous snakes? Naja, Bangarus, crate, vipera. Poisonous snakes you should be knowing. If they give you options of 4 snakes, which is the non-poisonous one? So besides all of these, understand, remember the poisonous one, so you will automatically know which one is non-poisonous. Coming to aves, corvus, crow, columba, pigeon, Psittacula, parrot, strutio, ostrich, okay, pavo, peacock, P for pavo, P for peacock, even P for Psittacula, P for parrot, okay. Aptenodytes, penguin, neophron, vulture. Acha, these are this vulture one, neophron important, okay. Pavo, peacock important. Aptenodytes, penguin important. And columba, pigeon important. MCQs come. Many times MCQs come in that. Then mammals, I think you guys must be knowing. Oviparous mammals are Ornithorhynchus, platypus. They are the oviparous ones. Then macropus. What is macropus? Macropus is kangaroo. This is the one which is marsupial, pouched. Okay. Then pteropus, flying fox. Camel is camel. You guys know. Macaca, monkey. Don't forget macaca, monkey. Rat, ratus. Canis is dog, Felis is cat. ये तो सबको पता है. Yes or no? And with that we have completed. What are the important points here? Look at this table. Porifera are different because they are having cellular level. Okay, you can see over here platyhelminthes organ system level onwards. Okay, radial, okay, symmetry. Then in the coelom, pseudocoelomate, above and below are coelomates. Then where I'm marking where the differentiation lies. Okay, segmentation present in annelids and arthropods. Then aninchordates, segmentation. Digestive system, incomplete. Okay, incomplete. Circulatory system, present from annelid onwards. Respiratory system, present from arthropod onwards. Clear? This table, please mark the important stars so you know where the differentiating point is at which phylum. Okay? All right. So children, I have also, for all of you, I have attached a NEET mock test. The link is there in the description box. If you want to, at any time of the day, you can open it, give the NEET mock test. It is absolutely free for you. The link is there in the description box. If you still feel that you need some help in your final preparations, you want to just make sure that, like this, how we are sitting together and getting your things done, you need some guidance like that to sit with you throughout the day, several hours throughout the day as the lectures are there. Get your revisions done in this same way. Okay, there is a course, CC Lite course, only at 1800. The batch just started 28 June, making sure that the last few days of yours, last 2 weeks are utilized optimally. Only kids, only at 1800. Give it a shot. It might help you boost your score. It might help you utilize the 24 hours of your day in a much better way than you can do it on your own. Okay, what all are available in this course? You get recorded interactive sessions are there. All the subjects are all the topics, all chapters, everything is included. There are tests given to you. All the recorded sessions also are having many quizzes. So quickly you'll be able to go through the whole syllabus. Any one part you feel that you want to brush up very quickly, you can pick that chapter, go through it. Okay, so the crash course light, the course is having live doubt. Okay, also one very important part here, there is going to be live doubt support. So when the revision is happening in the classroom of the chapters, in each class, along with the recordings that are going on of revisions, there will be class teachers. So actually this is what you need right now. Whatever doubts you're having, there is a class teacher there. Put your doubt and the class teacher will answer you immediately on that time. This is going to be the last attempt you can give to push your score. If you feel that you're stuck, you want the final push, this is going to help you. If you feel that you are somewhere, you're reaching a stagnancy, you're not able to study more, be more productive in a day, this is going to help you out. Okay, only at 1800. Please go and try it out. If you want to have a crash course where the master teacher is there with you live at these end moments, like the way we are sitting together, you can opt for that also, only for 4499. Alright, where you can have a live master teacher with you. You want to make sure that the end 15 days are utilized optimally for you all. Okay, what are you getting here? 60 live sessions, part test, full test, practice problems, everything is going to be there, just to make sure that every day, each and every day of yours is nothing, even a minute is not wasted. Fine. The study methods which are there in the crash course is proven since many years, with thousands of admissions. The teachers who have formulated this whole strategies at what to do at the end moment just before the NEET exams are the teachers who have already produced all India ranks in single digits. Okay, so there are going to be over 10,000 NEET aspirants along with you, so you know that where are you exactly standing just before the NEET exam. All right, so yeah, here is the syllabus completion. Excellent master teachers to help you throughout this journey. Right now what is important is you utilizing the time perfectly. Okay, crash course record CC live, CC live is at 4499 only, and the CC lite is at only 1800. So kids, the link is there of the crash courses, both crash courses link is there in the description box. Try it out. If it helps you at the end moment, nothing like it. Anything is worth to boost your score at this end moment. Fine. Also, I'd like to just let you know a very proud moment at Vedantu, our KVPY selections. Okay, KVPY scholars. Top 44 Vedantu students have been selected. Okay, 5 students at top 10, 10 students in top 100, and 30 students in top 1000. Our top KVPY scholars. Look at these amazing, super amazing kids. So yes, kids, statewide ranks have also been produced. And kids, if you're having any doubts in any of these courses which are there in the description box, please feel free to WhatsApp your queries at this number over here. You can take a screenshot, WhatsApp your whatever query you're having, just let them know. Okay, and also one thing, in order to, if you go to the description box, you will find the links to any of the crash courses which you want to boost your score at this end moment. Okay, but you will have to apply the coupon code SIPRO so that you can get the discount, otherwise the rates will be different. Fine, links are there in the description box. Don't forget, I have also given a NEET mock test if at all you want to sit and solve it. All right, thanks everyone. Today in the Telegram channel of ours, you know that Telegram channel link is also in the description box. Join that channel so that I can give you the schedule what we are going to do for the next 2 weeks, and you can be with me on the proper time and you won't miss a single class. We will be doing many chapters together just before your NEET exam, just like today, NCERT line by line. Everyone, I will hope you all be there with me, and also please today in the comment section let me know how you found the session. Let me know let me know how it is. All right,